Dear students, in the last class we learnt about the hard and soft acids and bases. One of the theory, the Pearson suggested that the principle, that is hard acids to prefer to bind with the hard bases and soft acids prefer to bind with the soft bases because to form a stable complex, and in that all other combinations are unstable. It means either of this, the other combinations are unstable. And Pearson introduced hard and soft as class A and class B. We know that in the classification. And polarizing power, that should be the ability of atom or group of atoms to attract the shared pair of electrons towards itself. Okay. Next is bonding between hard acid and hard base, that is ionic in nature. Then soft acid and soft base, that is covalent in nature. This is the example here. The hard acid, that should be only bind with hard base, and soft acid with soft base. These are the example. And last one is characteristics of hard acids and hard bases. Here the characteristics of hard acids is, these are all the cations belongs to the hard acids, and cation have a small size, high charge, high oxidation state, high polarizing power, and high ionizing potential with or without d electrons, accumulation of large number of hard molecules like alkaline earth metal cations, or carry with transition metal ions. And then hard bases, that is these are all the belongs to the hard bases. They carry a negative charge, that is anion. These have a small size, high electronegativity, low charge, highly non-polarizable, and accumulation of non-polarizing molecules. Last class we learnt about the characteristics of hard acid and hard bases. Okay, and in today's classes we learnt about the characteristics of soft acid and soft bases. Okay, in that we know about the one by one. First one is soft acid, that is here for soft acids the copper plus Ag plus Au, gold, cadmium and mercury are belongs to the soft acids, and BH3, CH2 are also belongs to the soft acids. And then palladium 2 plus, platinum 2 plus, platinum 4 plus. Okay, next titanium Ti, next Ti, CH3 thrice, gallium chloride. These are all the main examples that belongs to the soft acids. Okay, here in the soft acids main thing is these cations have a large size. Okay, have a large size. Last, in the hard acids the cations have a small size because they have a high oxidation number. Okay, the cations with a large size, and when the cations have a large sizes, they have a low charge, and then also low oxidation state, ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಏನಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಯಾವಾಗ ಚಾರ್ಜಸ್ಸು ಕಡಿಮೆ ಇರುತ್ತೋ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಗಳು ಲಾಸ್ ಆಗಿರಲ್ಲ ಆಯಿತಾ, ಹಾಗೆ ಉಳ್ಕೊಂಡಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಅಟಾಮಿಕ್ ಸೈಜು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಚಾರ್ಜಸ್ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಇದ್ದರೆ ಆಬ್ವಿಯಸ್ಲಿ ಆಕ್ಸಿಡೇಷನ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟು ಕೂಡ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತಾ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಲೋ ಪೋಲರೈಸಿಂಗ್ ಪವರ್, next low ionizing potential. ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರಿಸ್ಟಿಕ್ಸು, ಕೇಳಿದಾಗ ಇವಿಷ್ಟನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಬರಿಬೇಕಾಗತ್ತೆ. ಅಯೋನೈಸಿಂಗ್ ಪೊಟೆನ್ಷಿಯಲ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್, in the hard acids there will be less number of or without d electrons, but here large number of d and f electrons are present, and also accumulation of polarizable moieties ಅಂತ ಅಂದರೆ it is nothing but molecule ಅಂತ. okay, here post transition metal ions have also heavier lanthanides and actinides also belongs to the soft acids. Lanthanides and actinides, these are all about the characteristics of soft acid. And next we move on to the soft bases. okay, main thing is hydrogen ion R minus, it means alkyl group, C2H4, C6H6, etc. and also R2S, RSH, RS minus, S2O3, 2 minus. next, I minus, Br minus, SCN minus, R3P, R3AS, these are also belongs to the soft bases. okay, and here also they have a large size, next is less electronegative atom, and high charges is there, ಓಕೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಚಾರ್ಜಸ್ಸು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇರಬೇಕು. ಯಾಕೆ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಗಳು ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಚಾರ್ಜಸ್ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಇದ್ದರೆ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಗಳು ಲಾಸ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮೈನಸ್ ಇದೆ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಚಾರ್ಜಸ್ಗಳು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇರಬೇಕು, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ದ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ ಆ್ಯಡೆಡ್ ಟು ದ ಆಟಮ್. ಸೊ ದಟ್ಸ್ ವೈ ದ ಅಟಾಮಿಕ್ ಸೈಜ್ ಇಸ್ ಮೋರ್, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ it is highly polarizable. next, accumulation of polarizable moieties. Polarizable moieties. These are all about the characteristics of soft bases. Okay, these are all characteristics of soft acids and bases. Next we will move on to the borderline acids. Okay, borderline acids. Here we have to know about what is borderline. It means the hard and soft acids lie in the same sequence. It means for the hard and soft species like acids. Okay, here I am taking acids only, no, species that lie in same sequence. Okay, same sequence at the two extreme ends. At the two extreme ends. Okay, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಹಾರ್ಡ್ ಮತ್ತು ಸಾಫ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಪೀಷೀಸ್ ಅನ್ನುವಂಥದ್ದು ದೇ ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ ಲೈ ಇನ್ ದ ಸೇಮ್ ಸೀಕ್ವೆನ್ಸ್. ಒಂದೇ ಸೀಕ್ವೆನ್ಸಲ್ಲಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಬಟ್ ದೇ ಆರ್ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಎಂಡ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಎಂಡಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದ ಸ್ಪೀಷೀಸ್ ಲೈಯಿಂಗ್ ಎಟ್ ದ ಮಿಡಲ್ ರೇಂಜ್ ಆನ್ ದ ಸೀಕ್ವೆನ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಹ್ಯಾವಿಂಗ್ ಎಟ್ ದ ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಟು ಬೋತ್ ಹಾರ್ಡ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಸಾಫ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಪೀಷೀಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಅಂತ ಅಂದರೆ ಈಗ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದನ್ನು ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾಗಿ ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಈಗ ಹಾರ್ಡ್ ಆ್ಯಸಿಡ್ಸು ಮತ್ತು ಸಾಫ್ಟ್ ಆ್ಯಸಿಡ್ಸು ಎಲ್ಲಿರುತ್ತಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಯೂಶ್ವಲಿ ಸೇಮ್ ಸೀಕ್ವೆನ್ಸಲ್ಲಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಬಟ್ ಆ ಕಡೆ ಈ ಕಡೆ ಎಂಡಲ್ಲಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಆಯಿತಾ? ಬಟ್ ಈ ಥರ ಸ್ಪೀಷೀಸ್ಗಳು ಮಿಡಲಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಇದ್ದರೆ, ಅಂದರೆ ಈಗ ಒಂದು ಸೀಕ್ವೆನ್ಸ್ ತೊಗೊಂಡಿರ್ತೀರ ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, 1 2 3 4 ಅಂತ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಆಯಿತಾ? ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ 4 ಮತ್ತು 1 ಅನ್ನುವಂಥದ್ದು ಹಾರ್ಡ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಸಾಫ್ಟ್ ಆ್ಯಸಿಡ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಆಯಿತಾ? ದಟ್ ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಎಂಡ್ಸ್. ಬಟ್ ದೀಸ್ 1 and 4 ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಮಿಡಲ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿಸ್ ಸೀಕ್ವೆನ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಮಿಡಲಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಇದ್ದರೆ ಆ ಸ್ಪೀಷೀಸು ದಟ್ ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಆಸ್ ಬೋತ್ ಹಾರ್ಡ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಸಾಫ್ಟ್ ಆ್ಯಸಿಡ್ಸ್. ಅದನ್ನು ಬಾರ್ಡರ್ ಲೈನ್ ಸ್ಪೀಷೀಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಈಗ ಒಂದು ಸೀಕ್ವೆನ್ಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಒಂದು ಸೀಕ್ವೆನ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ಮಧ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿದ್ದರೆ ಅದು ಎರಡು ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರ್ನ ಎಕ್ಸಿಬಿಟ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ಅಂದರೆ ಹಾರ್ಡ್ ಆ್ಯಸಿಡ್ಸು ಮತ್ತು ಸಾಫ್ಟ್ ಆ್ಯಸಿಡ್ದು ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರ್ನ ಎಕ್ಸಿಬಿಟ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ ಇಟ್ ಆಸ್ ಎ ಬಾರ್ಡರ್ ಲೈನ್ ಆ್ಯಸಿಡ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಐರನ್, cobalt, osmium, gallium hydride, etc. Okay, these are all the borderline acids. Next we will move on to the theoretical basis to Pearson's rule. ಈಗ ಪಿಯರ್ಸನ್ ರೂಲ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಏನು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೆ, ಅದನ್ನು ಥಿಯರಿಟಿಕಲಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೈನ್ ಮಾಡುವಂಥದ್ದು ಅಂತ. ದೇರ್ ಸಮ್ ಥಿಯರಿಟಿಕಲ್ ಬೇಸಿಸ್ ಟು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೈನ್ ದ ಪಿಯರ್ಸನ್ ರೂಲ್. ಓಕೆ, ಥಿಯರಿಟಿಕಲ್ ಬೇಸಿಸ್ ಟು Pearson's rule. Okay, first one is ionic and covalent bonding. Okay, first one is ionic and covalent bonding. According to this concept, we know that in the Pearson concept, hard interaction involves ionic bonding and soft interaction involves covalent bonding. I was explaining you in the last class. It means the bonding between the hard acid and hard base, that is ionic in nature, soft acid and soft base, that is covalent in nature. Okay, in that, in the ionic and covalent bonding, we know that they have a small size, highly charged positive metals. Ions favor ionic bonding. Okay, here hard acid, hard base interaction forms ionic bonding. Okay, in soft acid, soft base, covalent bonding. In that, in the covalent and ionic bonding interaction, if the atoms or acid have a small size and highly charged positive ions favor to form the ionic bonding. Okay, ionic bonding ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಯಾವ ಆ್ಯಸಿಡ್ಡು ಅಥವಾ ಯಾವ ಆಟಮ್ಗೆ ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಸೈಜ್ ಇರುತ್ತೋ ಹೈಲಿ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ಡ್ ಇರುತ್ತೋ ಅಂತಂದರೆ, ಈಗ ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಅಯಾನ್ಸ್ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಸೈಜ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು ಅಂದರೆ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಗಳನ್ನ ಲಾಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋತಾ ಹೋಗಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ದೆನ್ it has a highly charged, so that favors the formation of ionic bonding. When hard soft interaction takes place, the resulting species becomes unstable. ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಹಾರ್ಡು ಮತ್ತು ಸಾಫ್ಟ್ ಆಸಿಡ್ಸ್, here I am telling that there should be binding only between hard acid, hard base, soft acid and soft base, but here when the interaction should be taking place in between the hard and soft, the species becomes a unstable. Okay, this is the first theoretical basis for Pearson rule. Okay, next second one is pi bonding. Second one is pi bonding. Okay, here in pi bonding, the Mulliken in 1955 and Chat in 1956 have explained soft interaction on the basis of pi bonding. Okay, here this pi bonding, by using this pi bonding, the Mulliken and Chat have explained the soft interaction. It means soft acid and soft base interaction. In that, the soft acid have low oxidation state. Soft acid have low oxidation state and possesses large number of d electrons. Okay, so when you have to see this, the soft acids have low oxidation state. I was explained you in the characteristics. Okay, here low charge. Okay, in that that possesses the one which acid have a low oxidation state that have a large number of d electrons. When large number of d electrons is present, they acts as a pi donor, pi bond donor. Okay, it means they can act as a pi bond donor. Then here I am talking about soft acids. Next, moreover, the soft bases like carbonyl, R3P, I minus, etc. In that they are generally pi bond acceptor, are generally pi bond acceptor. Okay, so the presence of d orbitals on the ligands helps to strengthen the pi bonding. Okay, it means you have to carefully observe that based on the pi bonding, the Mulliken and Chatt have to explain the soft interaction, that is soft acid and soft base. In that, the soft acid have low oxidation state. Okay, you have to know about that. The soft acids have low oxidation state, so they have a large number of d electrons. That d electrons that should be acts as a pi bond donor, and the soft bases, that is carbonyl, R3P, I minus, are generally pi bond acceptors. These are all the acts as a ligands. These ligands helps to strengthen the pi bonding. Okay, these are all about the pi bonding. This is the characteristics of soft acid, that is these are all belongs to the soft acid. These soft acids have a large size, so they have a low charge and less oxidation state, and also less polarizing power and ionizing potential. In that, large number of d and f electron is present. That should be only in the soft acids, not in the hard acids. Okay, next, accumulation of polarizable moieties should be taking place. And then we move on to the soft bases. These are the examples, and they have a large size, less electronegative atom, and high charge, highly polarizable. Accumulation of polarizable moieties will be taking place. And borderline acids, it means usually the hard and soft species that should be lie in the same sequence and that are present in the two ends. That species is present in the middle of the sequence. They exhibit both the characteristics of hard and soft acids, so that is called it as a borderline acids. And in that, theoretical basis to Pearson's rule. First one is ionic and covalent bonding. Here HA-HB interaction favors the ionic bonding. SA-SB interaction favors the covalent bonding. Here the molecules should have a small size and highly charged positive ions favor ionic bonding. Okay, when the interaction between hard and soft, the molecule should be unstable. And second one is pi bonding. Mulliken have a explained soft interaction. Okay, they have, if soft acid have low oxidation state, it has large number of d electrons that acts as a pi donor. Soft bases, they have a pi bond acceptor. Okay, other two theoretical bases is there. I will explain you in the next class.